Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. This is just a quick go through of what I do when I do not have the energy or time to set my hair at night. So this is like my quick go-to style when I want a nice shape in the morning. So I start by spraying the section with water. I separated the front of my hair, which is about 1/4 of my entire head, and then I'm going to separate that 1/4 into 3 sections. And each section I'm going to spray with water, apply shea butter, which is what I'm using as a sealant, and lightly detangle. I'm not really detangling that much simply because by braiding it, I'm stretching it and it won't be tangled when I take out the braids. So I'm just lightly detangling, making sure that there aren't any knots or tangles that will come back and haunt me later. But I spent like about a minute or two detangling each section. So for the last section, you're going to saturate that little inch with water. I use the Denman brush to smooth it down just to make it easier, but you really don't have to use a detangling tool. Basically, all you want to do is twirl it around your finger and form a finger coil. So this finger coil will provide a lot of definition to the braid out, and it's what keeps the braid out from looking pointy and have sticking ends and not really looking so defined. So the finger coil is a really important part of the braid out, and you'll see when we get to the bigger braids in the back that the finger coil changes. So after I finish the first front braids, then I'm going to move to the back and do the same thing of moisturizing with water, sealing in that moisture with shea butter, and lightly detangling. This style is a go-to style for me because I don't have to detangle my hair thoroughly because I'm stretching it with the braids, and it can range from taking a half hour to an hour based off of how much you detangle, and for me that's not a lot of time. Other styles take me much longer. to the end of the larger braids, what you're going to do is separate the ends into two. You can do that by combining the two smaller strands and leaving the larger strand separate, or just separating it into two. And then each of those two strands you're going to turn into finger coils. The reason why I don't make the whole end of the larger braid a finger coil is because it just doesn't look as good when you take it out. Separating it into two makes a better size coil for the curl pattern that the braid out takes. So I find that the two separate finger coils for the larger braid is better than one big chunky one. So throughout the video, I'm going to be showing you all random curls that resulted from the finger coil. I just want you all to understand how important the finger coil really is. That's really what aids in the definition of the braid out. But when I take out the braids, I separate them from bottom layers up. So I'm taking out the bottom braid, and then within that braid I always separate the bottom strand first, then the next bottom strand second, and then the top strand last. And I just find that it's easier to shape your hair from the bottom up. When you take out the top hair from the bottom, it's hard to shape that bottom hair because it's hair sitting on top of it. So I take out the bottom layers and I shape as I go up. So as you can see, the front braids have much more definition than the back braids, and that's mainly because of their size. I usually do this hairstyle after I wash my hair, and I do it in braids this size all over my head to get this definition all over. But for this tutorial, I just wanted to show you all what I do when I don't have the time or energy to spend 2 hours trying to set my hair. So when I do the 3 defined braids in the front and the 4 large braids in the back, I can finish my hair within a half hour to an hour and still have a really nice defined look, which is what you see here. So I'm going to show you all some different ways that I wear it. All of them have a faux bang because I like wearing my hair in a faux bang sometimes because I don't have to do my edges. So I'll show you all a few looks so you get to see different ways that I wear my braid out.